Better Minecraft is a huge mod pack for Minecraft that overhauls everything you know about this game. All the way from adding new biomes, to adding new and challenging bosses, to even adding new dimensions. Why did I tell you this, you may ask? Well, that's because today I set out on a quest to defeat every boss I could find. Starting easy with your basic Ender Dragon to literally defeating the void itself. So grab some water, grab some snacks, and let's jump right into it. What the hell? Okay. Okay, wonderful. After escaping the pillagers, I got the basics done, as well as killed these cows for leather to make a backpack very soon. Then it was time to look for a village. Luckily, the blacksmith chest was loaded with goodies, and then I of course made a backpack for a little bit of extra space, and with that it was time to explore the surrounding area. I tried stealing from these pillagers, but they didn't really like that, and they got me pretty low HP. They also have 50 hearts, so I put that away because the struggle is not worth it, and decided to explore this catacomb. That had even worse loot, but at least it didn't have enemies with 1/7 of the warden's health. Heading north, I found a map that led me to a pillager temple, and on the way there I found the Night Leech's tower, which is a boss that we're gonna have to deal with later. Also, the temple houses very difficult mobs such as Vindicators, Evokers, and a new mob, Illusioners, that, well, create illusions. So I decided to head back home using a waystone. While looking for bookshelves, I managed to upgrade my backpack twice, which meant I had 4 extra rows of space. Looking around paid off because I did find some sort of miner gathering structure, I think. It had some very tanky mobs that also deal a buttload of damage, but they can drop their armor, which has protection 8 on it. Yes, and you can put it on a book and apply it to any armor piece of your choice. After clearing out the structure, the good loot was at the top, which was still bad, but was way better than what was lower. Moving a little bit further from that thingy, I found the most W structure for getting bookshelves. So I quickly escalated it, broke the spawners at the top, raided the chest that actually had good loot. Yep. And made my way inside to rob them of their knowledge. Oh my god. Next, I needed some obsidian for an enchanting table. One of the greatest features in this mod pack is the fact that you can reroll the enchants, which is absolutely broken. And after rerolling for a bit, I got a very good pickaxe and decided to head back home. Oh, and the waystone I stole earlier, yeah, the quest gave me a reusable ender pearl that doesn't deal damage. Kinda broken. Back home, I forged this beauty of a pickaxe and went into the cave to get enough obsidian for another portal. Don't worry, we're not exploring the nether just yet. I only need a bit of glowstone, because I'm gonna go in the Aether dimension. Now, in this dimension, we have a few quests to do. Get a full set of Gravitite ore, which can only be found at Y35 and 27. Then make a Gravitite Levitator. Kidnap an Aero Bunny, which is a passive critter that spawns randomly on the surface and also gives you permanent slow falling. And lastly, craft a Gummy Sweat, which is made out of sweat dropped by these slimes and 1 sugar. Completing these quests rewarded me with an absolutely broken weapon. A spear that deals 15 damage, which is 50% stronger than the Warden's sword, which you obtain very late in the game. While still terrorizing other dimensions, I headed into the Twilight Forest to kill a few bosses there. The Naga was very easy to find and kill because of the absurd damage that this spear can actually deal. The boss gives a bit of XP and scales to craft its armor that I don't need right now. Next up was the Lich King that lives atop this giant castle. Killing him is not that straightforward. You see, you need to shoot these balls back at him, which breaks his shield and makes him enter phase 2, where he spawns these zombies that heal him if you don't kill them fast enough. And then he enters phase 3, where I 4-shot him and, well, win. At this point, I felt confident enough to go and explore the nether to try and upgrade my stuff to netherite. I found this wither ship structure thing that had a free wither skull that I quickly took, and instead of an elytra, it had enchanted netherite boots with vanishing and binding. Yeah, no thanks. Back home, I enchanted my spear with looting and realized I need a bunch of levels to make some god boots. My best bet was to find a deep dark biome. Oh, yes, let's go. With the XP obtained, I managed to apply mending to my leggings, and a short while later I found a Skulksmite book, which will surely come in handy later. While looking for deep dark biomes, I found another miner structure thing, and with my looting free spear I got 2 protection 8 leggings, which meant that I now had enough protection 8 to make a full set of protection 8. By the way, I literally found the stronghold while looking for deep dark, like 100 blocks from the miner structure. So obviously I put down a waystone to come back here a little bit later. Back home I had enough levels to forge the god boots and headed in the nether to explore some more. I found this Blaze Guardian, which is a mini boss that died in 3 hits, which is the main reason why I'm not killing mini bosses in this video, because they have low health, low damage and are usually rare mobs. A few hundred blocks later I found another wither skull, so now I could spawn a wither to upgrade my backpack again. Before that though, I challenged the first modded boss, the Nether Gauntlet. This boss is not very difficult, but gives some good drops such as a lot of XP and 3 to 4 ancient debris on death. Oh come on bro, 1 HP! Boop! There we go. After I killed him, I realized the Blaze Guardian's reward was a Brimstone Nectar, which respawned bosses, so just for the heck of it, I killed him again. Afterwards, I dumped all my levels into a Prot 8 chestplate. Almost 1,000 blocks later, I found this bastion that had a big limbrot inside, that died in 3 hits. Also killed this Soul Reaper that was a bit more tanky, and also they can drop netherite swords, but I didn't get lucky this time. And after putting the Wither off for so long, he was surely itching for a fight, so I gave him exactly that. Nothing was different about him, and he died in a few seconds. Back home I made 2 netherite pieces and a bow, because it was time to become a Dragon Slayer. The fight was no different from your vanilla fight. The pillars just look different. After the dragon died, he dropped 5 scales which can be used to craft a bunch of different gear, such as a dragon bow and anvil. Next I did what any normal person does and yoink an elytra. That also comes pre-enchanted, which is absolutely sweet. By the way, I had no reason to kill shulkers, so I just raided the top room and went exploring the end for a bit. And all I can say is that the end structures are bad, but are full of potions that I don't need. I also couldn't leave before exploring the structure that spawned next to me as soon as I entered the end, which is called the Naviary apparently. By the way, it has bad loot and mobs that deal 8 hearts of damage. Good news is that I finally had enough levels to forge a full set of Prot 8 armor, and by using 101% of my brain, I crafted a nature compass that allows me to search any biome in the game. Yes, even the deep dark. So I'm gonna use it to find an ancient city. On the way to a deep dark biome, I killed this guy and got a Prot 10 feather falling boot. Inside a deep dark was of course a warden spawner, and things... oh man, things were about to get messy. Also, yeah, this is me crafting a shield while my man is literally spawning in the background, but don't worry about it. He was also stuck in the water, but the second he got unstuck, he absolutely destroyed my confident ass.
Endless backpack. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select game menu. Narrator, off.
After that incident, I said, okay, you know what? I'm making the free Force Dragon set. Not full, because the helmet has to be a Warden helmet in order to enter the other side. Also combine the Elytra with the chestplate for convenience. While grabbing some XP, I found a very rare boss apparently, the Void Blossom. This boss doesn't really have a gimmick, it just deals a lot of thorns damage. And when you get it a bit low, it summons these flowers that you have to break, and later in the fight they get a cage around them, like in the end, but you can pillar up and break them, so this boss was very easy, to be honest. Couple hours of digging later, I actually found Nation City, and I need 8 echo shards, then I can head the other side. Yoink! Oh hey, would you look at the sword's name? You should do what it says. I mean, I'm not the expert here. Warden sword. Damn, doesn't it look good. And here's the helmet too. Whew, oh man, I think I'm ready for this. Wait, why am I dying? What? What? Okay, new word in creative. I don't die? What? Okay, so the word made a backup and I loaded it. Let me just try this again. Bro, what? Okay, no, I'm checking this out in game mode. Wait, why in the world does the portal generate in the fucking void? Nice. Yeah, I'm not restarting because of that. I'm looking for Animation City. Please don't be bugged, please, 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 please. Thank God, oh my god, yes. Well then, what I'm looking for in this dimension is a certain structure and 3 different mobs. One of them being these centipedes that drop skull bones. One of them being these weird looking guys that drop soul dust. And one mob is actually a boss that's spawned by breaking bots. He's not very healthy, but damn does he hurt a lot. Anyway, with that out of the way, I had everything I needed to make the best Elytra in the game. Without the Elytra. On the way to get the Elytra, however, I found the boss structure, so we're gonna come back here in just a second. I grabbed the Elytra and made the jetpack. Why a jetpack though? Well, it's because you don't need rockets to fly with it. Which is very overpowered and very useful. Before tackling the boss, I upgraded my boat to the max and summoned him in. Just so you know, this boss is amazing because it doesn't have any difficult gimmicks, it's tanky, but for a reason. You actually have to learn to dodge his attacks in order to beat him, just like Dark Souls. His only gimmick actually is the fact that at 1/3 of his HP lost, he summons these runes that you have to mine in order to break his shield and allow you to hit him again. But other than that, he's pretty straightforward. Loot was bad, but you should know this by now. However, the boss rush wasn't stopping because we had 2 more bosses to fight in the end. The Eye, which you summon with this altar. Oh, by the way, you get all the stuff to make the altar once you kill the Obsidian. And the Void, which you fight after you kill the Eye. I'm pretty sure that this boss is meant to be very hard, but for some reason he didn't attack me, so it was a free kill. With the Eye defeated, I poured into the newly spawned portal and arrived in the Void dimension in order to kill the Void Shadow, which was the most time consuming boss in this whole video. You see, in order to defeat him, you have to use his minions to shoot projectiles at these crystals, which in turn hurts the boss. Why did this take a long time? Just watch. Come on, shoot the crystal. Come on, shoot the... oh, for fuck! After getting him to half health, he does periodically come to the middle of the arena when you can hit him with melee attacks, which makes this fight take a bit less. 1 hour later, I dealt the finishing blow on the boss and cleared his minions, only to be rewarded with actually good loot. Oh my god. Efficiency 6, Flame 2, Skulk Smite 2, god damn. And the reward for killing him is yet another loot box that had Sharpness 6. Bro, what? Get on my sword, man. Also, remember that tower from earlier? Yep, let's kill the Night Lich. The boss was no match for my gear. He didn't have any gimmick except for spawning allies when he got low health. Other than that, straightforward and very easy fight. Probably shouldn't have geared up so much before these bosses. I decided to head back to the Twilight Forest because this is where the fun was at. All I had to do was make my way through the maze and kill a boss so I could eat this weird stew that allows me to enter the Hydra's domain and kill it. I am 99% sure I was fighting it wrong because it took like 0 damage. But it also dealt 0 damage, so it just took a long while. After killing it, I got its chops, which I don't need because I'm way too overpowered. Next boss is the Yorghast, but I kinda forgot to beat the Dark Forest boss, so this boss is interesting. You need to kill these mini ghasts to power up this block thingy and activate it so it pulls the ghast down and allows you to deal damage. It can also heal by devouring the small ghast, which is annoying, but let's be honest, this fight wasn't that difficult, and to be honest, it was kind of fun. Next up was the Alpha Yeti, and I'm not gonna say anything, just watch the clip. Semi-final boss, by the way. Last boss was Ice Queen. She lies at the top of this beautiful tower and seems like she's waiting for me. Hello there. Wait, where you going? Where you going? Oh no, she's fine. It's fine. Final boss. Okay, I guess. Yeah, never gear up this much, like, I swear. At this point, the Twilight Forest chapter is done, but I still want to explore some more. Because if you kill these giants on this cloud, they give you giant pickaxes that you can use to break this giant obsidian and get a cinder lamp that you can use to burn thorns, allowing you to pass through to the White Castle. However, it's still apparently work in progress and there's nothing here. Bummer. The final boss I had to defeat was the Blackstone Golem. But to make life easier for myself, I killed this hand again, because completing the quest gives you everything you need to spawn the boss. So I built him a beautiful shrine, placed the shards, and initiate the fight. So are we gonna fight, or... Oh, there we go. As you can see, I had way too much damage for this guy, so of course he was gonna die. What else was he gonna do? The heart he dropped can be used to permanently increase your health by 2, so that was kinda useful. I also killed him again, just for fun. Before ending the video, I took one last trip to this interesting looking wooden mansion, and inside I found this weird guy praying. That's apparently a boss. And he bailed when I almost killed him. Great. However, this made me think if I actually killed all bosses. That's why I'm asking you to leave a comment and let me know if I missed anything you would like to see me kill. I hope you enjoyed the video, and by the way, I'm gonna return with hardcore. With a twist this time.